coming in late. Everyone I know already knows how to play well, so it's not fun for me. I need to play with beginners so I can learn, and then
Right.
maybe it'll be more fun.
Yeah, I hear you. All right. Well, we are live right now over at twitch.tv/Jtrain1224. I'm joined right now. Let me bring down my mic because apparently I'm really loud. I'm joined right now with my good friend Julian Hooks, here to discuss some business, here to discuss marketing for my class and everything. I really appreciate you joining me today. Thank you, Julian.
No problem. No problem.
So, the reason why I guess I asked you to do this is because I'm taking a marketing class with UVA, and each week we have to do like blog posts and everything like that. And I thought that and I try to make my posts like I guess fitness oriented because I had a fitness blog, and I think it's really cool to see the different ways that people I guess market. Anything I guess with businesses concerning fitness or marketing in general. I mean, I'm not. Could you explain I guess kind of like what your job is? I don't know if it's fitness related. I think it is, but if it's not, I mean that's fine. But what do you do for your business currently?
Well, the main portion of what I do is called affiliate marketing. I don't know if you're familiar with that or if you've covered that at all. But basically, it's very similar to referral marketing. So basically, every company that knows anything about what they're doing, as far as promoting their product or services, has either heard about affiliate marketing or they've been into it. And basically, it's like building an army of salespeople, and they go out and they market and pitch and sell their product through various means, and they get a commission based on whatever you set up. So one one of the big ones that I work with is Beachbody. So everyone knows about Insanity and P90X and things like that.
Oh, I've
And
heard of
there's a
that.
lot of there's different ways you could work with that company. For instance, there's a lot of Beachbody coaches.
Uh huh.
So you sign up to be a coach, and it's multi-level marketing thing and things like that. And you can sell the product, or you can buy the product and then mark it up and sell it. But what I've found is a lot simpler is to join their affiliate marketing program, which you could just Google and find their page or whatever. And so they set you up with an account, and they basically give you banners and anything you might need to want to promote the product. They'll give you a special link that you send people to, so they can track that it's your sales should they end up buying anything. And so then it's pretty much all up to you within their terms and guidelines, things you can and can't do to promote their product. And that's been a real big successful one for me in the fitness industry.
Okay, cool. So you're saying like I think I have heard of beach bodies before. So they allow you with their services and I guess their products to market yourself and market I guess their business through you. Is that kind of how this works?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. And so it's what's really attractive about it is that there's no warehouse. You're not storing your own products.
Right,
You don't have
right.
to deal with customer service or anything like that. That's still all the company. So in this case, it would be Beachbody. They still handle filling orders and everything. All I
Uh,
do is bring them customers, and then I get my commission. But they still have to do all the work once someone has made a purchase.
okay,
So
so
that's the big difference between you know having your own product and maybe affiliate marketing someone else's product. It's a lot easier to
Uh,
manage.
yeah, no, that's actually really cool. So instead of like I guess spending the money to I guess do your own research and development and storing your own I guess supplements or I guess whatever comes along with the insane
Yeah.
amount of money it would take to make your own product, they do it all for you and you just kind of can promote yourself through that, right?
hmm
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then how does the commission system work? Like what makes it like is it super beneficial? Do you get like a huge cut? Is there like a certain thing you have to meet, like certain criteria you have to meet or how does that work out? Like what would you say about like the commission process?
It's different depending on what companies you're working with. Some companies that are really in touch with affiliate marketing and the community and things like that, they'll have managers that are in touch with you, whether it's weekly, monthly, or whenever you need to talk to them. And a lot of the big guys. So if you can bring them tons of traffic and tons of customers, they're going to be more likely to, give you a bump or maybe give you a couple more percents, on your commission, things like that. A lot of the time it's negotiating. A lot of the time it comes down to what the product is, whether it's a physical product, that costs overhead for them, because then it comes down to there's a maximum amount that they can shell out to you and still be profitable. Whereas sometimes I've worked with, it'll be downloadable software or an ebook or something where there's not really overhead. There's unlimited amount of ebooks you can download. So they can give you up to 75%. Because if it weren't for you, it would be nothing. And it doesn't cost anything. Email one more ebook. So, with digital products and things like that, you can see anywhere from like 75% to sometimes they'll give you even 100%, and they'll just, bank on keeping that customer and maybe selling them something else later down the line.
That's really cool. I want to say thank you to whoever just followed me. I think it's looking up something. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, and welcome Brian Ripley. If you have any questions for my friend Julian, marketing wise, bodybuilding wise, lifting wise, he's very knowledgeable in those categories. So just go ahead and I guess post your question there. How much of a say do you have in the pricing of these products? You said that if I guess with the supplements they kind of don't really fluctuate as much, but can you set like your own deals or anything for, I guess, these ebooks that are, that don't really cost, I guess, them too much overhead or don't have too much of a loss on them? Like how much, I guess, freedom do you have with the pricing of these products?
As far as pricing, it's pretty much none. Because it's still, that company running the things, and for the most part, you are one of 100, 1,000, maybe 10,000 affiliates, all promoting product. And so when, if you're managing 1,000 people that are all promoting something, you don't want 1,000 different prices of your product, spanning throughout the web and things like that. So they keep it pretty concise. But sometimes what they will do is hook you up with a promo code or, a discount or something like that for your users. So you have, something beneficial to offer them to maybe bring down the price. But as far as setting the prices, it's usually, you have little to no say in that.
Okay. Now, as far as let's say you do you have goals that you have to reach that they kind of outline for you? How often do you meet with these people and go over what you have, or can you just, I guess, be an affiliate as long as you want? Do they have to pay you like an affiliate price, or what happens if you aren't selling that well, or if you're selling, I guess, really well? What are the benefits? What are the disadvantages for either case, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, anyone can sign up and be a part of most affiliate programs. The good ones, they actually screen the people, and it's not like auto accept where, you fill out the form and then it's like, yay, you're an affiliate now. Here are your links, go have fun. But most of them, they'll screen you, and if pretty much anything. Some will ask you if you already have a website established. If you don't, how do you plan on promoting our brand and things like that? So, they're just not giving anyone the keys, because a lot of times what happens, and sometimes, affiliate marketing gets a bad name because, certain people will, go outside of the rules and, do whatever it takes to make sales, whether it's lying or using, famous people as endorsements, saying, like Oprah or Dr. Phil said, this is a magic weight loss pill, buy it now. And then, next thing you know, the FTC's coming down on you and stuff like that. It's tightened up a lot to the point where, people aren't just letting anyone sign up and promote their stuff anymore. But for the most part, the application process is pretty simple. It's, just giving some little personal information, name, address, phone number. How do you plan on promoting us? What's your experience? Someone on the company end gets that, reads through it, decides, okay, they know what they're doing. Let's accept them in. From there, it's pretty much if you're not making any sales or anything, you're just kind of a name in the database.
Right. Yeah.
It's not really a thing where if you're not producing, they kick you out or anything like that, because it just doesn't make sense. If someone wants to sign up, maybe they'll get around to it later. But it's kind of if you're not doing anything, then that's you're just a name on the list. And then if you are producing, you'll probably hear from a manager or someone in the company a little more often. And if you're doing really well, they'll reach out and ask what you're doing, if there's anything they can do to help you, to push things along, and things like that. And when you're doing well for them, they try and help you out a lot. Maybe that's where the bonus is, and maybe a commission bump, or they'll give you a special promo code or something like that comes in handy.
Well, that's pretty cool. Now, do they? I guess what the next thing I was going to ask is, do you get any? I guess is there kind of like some sort of built-in system to where they want new affiliates and you get like maybe a cut if you get a new affiliate, or do you put on the application process like hey, I was referred to join Beachbodies through Julian or something like that? Is there anything like that built in?
Well, there are, depending on the program and the company you're working with, because Beachbody is just one of the several I work. But a lot of them, they do have referral programs, or if you bring someone else in, maybe for a lifetime, you get 10% of what they make. Maybe it's 5%, maybe it's 1%. A lot of programs have that type of referral structure set up. Which is something to look at if you're looking for something to promote, or it's your first thing. What was the other part of the question?
It was pretty much just asking like if there's like any kind of incentive for getting other people to join the affiliate program, but I don't know. I think you pretty much answered it for me.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then sometimes they'll allow what's called sub affiliates, and that's basically you creating your own network of people or marketers underneath you, and then maybe you get 1% or 2% of everyone that's underneath you that you introduce to this program. Some places allow that, some places don't. So it's all up to them. But for the most part, these companies, when they recruit affiliates themselves, and they have dedicated people that are out there doing that. So anything that, word of mouth, and affiliates recruiting other affiliates is pretty much just a bonus.
Okay, cool. I'll let you get out of here in a second. I think you're answering a lot of my questions for me. But so how? I guess the last kind of question that I have for you is like, how are you marketing? I guess yourself. Like, how much freedom have you taken to market yourself, and what are you doing to enhance your brand and getting more people to look at Julian and what you're about and buying into your brand? Like, what have you been doing, and what kind of future plans do you have for trying to take your image to the next level? And before you answer that, thank you, Sam X Riot, for following me. Really appreciate that follow. So yeah, if you can maybe talk on that a little bit.
Yeah, sure. It's actually quite funny. My actual business website I actually took down. It was a few months ago. I actually, I put it up just because I felt the need to have one up. I put some pretty boilerplate content up there. It's pretty boring, but if on my business card, I had a website on there, so I wanted to make sure there was a website when people got to it. But for the most part, I try and stay away from client work that would involve, me saying, hey, come look at me and my services and what I do and things like that. And that's why I've stuck a lot in affiliate marketing, because it's less, I mean, at the end of the day, it's less people-oriented. I don't have people calling me up every day asking for
right,
reports or this or that. And so when it comes to, marketing myself, a lot of it's word of mouth. A lot of it's going to conferences and meeting up with networks, companies, and people like that, and pretty much just talking face to face at the conferences, and then getting finding a lot of my business opportunities there. I usually go to it's a conference called Affiliate Summit. They have several every year. They have two big ones, East and West.
Is this Beach Bodies?
Normally,
Is this Beach Bodies that you're talking about? Is this Beach Bodies that you're talking about with the conference?
no.
Oh, okay.
This conference, it's Affiliate Summit, and it's an internet marketing, affiliate marketing conference that some people throw every year, and they have one in the East and one in the West. It's usually based in New York, and it's a great place to meet businesses that are looking for affiliates. And normally, the businesses that come to these conferences know what they're doing, and much it's much nicer to work with companies that actually know what they're doing and know how to treat an affiliate and know how to run a program, as opposed to someone who's just signed up online and really doesn't know much. So working with companies that come to these conferences is normally a plus, and they normally know what affiliates want and need to be successful. So it works out that way. That's basically the main source of promotion that I do, is going to conferences and meeting up with these businesses and networks face to face.
That's actually really cool. Where can people go to, I guess, find these kinds of conferences and these kinds of ways to network people? What are good sites? What are some sites that you would recommend to do this?
Well, I know I look at, I think it's Marketing Land. I'm not sure if that's the URL, but if you just Google it, it'll come up. They usually put out a list at the beginning of the year. They usually put out a list of marketing conferences around the country and the dates. It's like a little calendar, so you can look at it and pick and choose and see if things interest you. And outside of that, maybe just searching. I know the one that I was talking about is Affiliate Summit. If you just Google that, that'll come up. That's a good one if you're interested. But really just doing some research about affiliate marketing, just getting some basic knowledge in your head. It's something anyone can start today if they go look and sign up. If there's anyone out there that already has a following, whether it's on social media, Instagram, Twitter, anything like that,
Right.
whether YouTube channels, whatever you talk about, it's an easy way to make some extra revenue. You can promote products without, it's a lot easier way to promote products than you think, that you have to go out there and get permission from these big companies. Like if you talk about makeup, pretty much every makeup company has an affiliate program. So you could start making money today if you had a makeup channel and you reviewed their products and put your links up, and people could go buy like that.
Cool. And what kind
So
of
that's one thing about in the fitness industry. You get on Instagram and you see, I mean, at this point it's kind of overblown. I follow
Right.
so much fitness stuff, but it's like everybody is selling some detox tea or just something out there. And that's pretty much where it's gotten to be. So pretty much any of these people, where it might look like they're sponsored by this company or that company, it's not really sponsorship, and they're not really getting a paycheck. They're pretty much affiliates in a sense, and they put these pictures up and promote the products, and they have their special promo code. So if anyone uses that code, the sales are tracked back to them. So it's like in a way, it's pretty much just affiliate marketing, and a lot of people on Instagram are blowing that out of the water.
Do you think that you need to be like extremely popular for this kind of affiliate program to work? Because I know that I tried doing the physique bodywear code, which people, you can still use my code if you want, but I was pretty much the one like using my code. Do you think that you have to be like extremely popular? And if not, like what kind of techniques, I guess, would you recommend to people to get them to use your affiliate like code more?
Yeah, on social media, it kind of takes a lot. Kind of takes a big following if you want a steady influx of sales coming in. Most of the products, there's a lot of other people out there, and a lot of the time people looking for discount codes will like search for them, and they might be finding other places. A lot of these programs have rules against placing your codes certain places. So like they wouldn't allow you to go to Retail Me Not and submit your code. So when someone's looking for Jtrain stringer T or whatever it is,
The official.
your things on Retail Me Not, then all of a sudden there's thousands of people using your code, even though you didn't really promote it. You just put it on a coupon website, that's already out there. So there's things that that come up like that. But outside of building a giant following, it's pretty much like what you were doing with your blog. I'd say that's the best way to build a giant following, is just being part of the community, putting your own content out there. When you read other people's content, let them know. I got into the habit of, anytime I read a good article or a post or anything like that, comment on it. Most of the time they'll have leave your name, email, and your website in the comment box, and that'll bring a link back to your website. So people really appreciate that. When they get comments, they read them. It's to know someone's out there engaging with stuff, and in turn you end up just building a giant network. The fitness community online, and pretty much most communities, I tend to find the people that engage, it's a small community. There's thousands of people reading it. The people that that are talking to each other through their websites and through social media, it's pretty small. And once you start doing it, next thing you know, you've got a lot of internet friends, and things just build up from there.
Oh wow! Well, there you go. I mean, that's actually a fantastic tip. I never even thought about that. Like just going on, like, I guess, things that you like, and then boom. I remember I posted that picture of me, I guess, dressed as Vegeta on, like, Imgur, and apparently it's bad. It's a bad idea to like put your social media on there. Like, they frown upon that, but I did, and it like blew up. So yeah, I guess like if you're popular, if you go to like popular posts or something like that, and you put that in, that's actually very smart. But all right, I think I've had you on long enough. I want to thank you so much again for doing this for me. Before we go, is there anything that you want to plug for my viewers? I got people from Facebook watching this right now. I got my Twitch followers watching this right now. I'm going to actually record this, put it on YouTube, and then I guess you can share it or not. But is there anything you want to promote, your business, other sites that you're into, your competitions coming up, where people can follow you, anything like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Name's Julian Hooks. You can search for me on Facebook, Instagram. I try and keep it pretty fun on Instagram. So that's at Hooksey9, HOOKSEY9.
Let's do that.
Yeah,
one more time. Let me put it on the internet. It's HOOKVSEY SEY 9. Is your Instagram?
Give me a follow on Instagram. Same thing for Snapchat. If you guys use Snapchat, that's Hooksey9. I'm pretty funny. I think I am. But, you guys can be the judge of that if you want to follow me on my Snapchat too.
All right, cool. Well, thank you so much again, Julian. I hear you're competing in a powerlifting competition soon. Good luck on that, and good luck on getting your Beachbody thing taken off. And I hope you get a ton of followers and everything.
Thanks, man. You too.
All right, man.
Marketing class goes well, and you learn something useful.
Oh, they're gonna love you, man. This is a good interview. All right, man. Have a great day.
Awesome. You too.
Peace.